2 weeks ago for NFL Week 3, the man sitting next to me, brand new guest handicapper for SBR, Mike Brenner, gave us two of the worst picks I've ever seen in my life. Two of the worst free NFL picks I've ever seen in my life. Then he came back the next week with 4 picks, doubled his selections, and had a clean sweep. Yeah, Mike Brenner, you weren't afraid at all. No. I mean, it's unbelievable. Now your overall record was 6-2. That's very impressive. That's actually an unsustainable record. Mike Brenner, here, when you do something like that, I shake your hand. That's the second time out of 3 weeks that you've earned a handshake with us. What do you have to say for yourself? A clean sweep, 4-0. These NFL lines are tight. These are tough to beat.
Yes, they 4-0.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Yes, they are, Pete. And, well, you're still bringing it up, and I was waiting to get hammered again today. So,
yeah.
And I said it the other last week. I don't get too high when I win, and I don't get too low when I lose. I just try to find that balance. And, I mean, obviously, a 4-0 weekend is very, it boosts your confidence level. Yes. I expect to win for my clients. But as soon as those games were over, it was, back to the grind, and let's find out and get into week 4.
Right.
So.
Well, you're saying all the right things. And, one very important thing to keep in mind when you're handicapping the NFL is that no NFL team is ever as good as they look when they're at their best, and never as bad as they look when they're at their worst. Like, for example, the Arizona Cardinals, right? They blew out San Francisco last week, but don't start thinking they're going to be that great every week, right?
I totally agree with that.
All right, Mike Brenner.
The NFL, that means not for long.
Yeah. I think you're winning us over. You're certainly winning me over. 6-2. A 6-2 record, 8 games is not a tiny sample size. My eyes start to open. We'll see what you have to tell us for NFL Week 4. The first game you've selected, Carolina, Tampa Bay. Now, Tampa Bay is a 3-point home underdog, total 39.5 or 40. When I first handicapped this game Sunday night when the lines came out, I was thinking, Tampa Bay is a home dog, and the over are the sides with value, and everything I've heard so far this week and my talks with people have sort of confirmed that. Mike Brenner, what do you like in this game?
Okay, well, what I like this week, Pete, I like Carolina on the full game minus the 3.
Okay.
I don't put a lot of credence into past history of what has happened and so forth, because each year it's a different roster, sometimes different coaching staff. But Carolina's gone into Tampa the last 2 times and beat them pretty good, I see the same result this week. Cam Newton is just at a level I don't know that he's ever been. I'm not going to get too excited because that could change, but what I saw last week was very impressive. A lot of my confidence with this pick comes because of Ron Rivera, the coach. He's just a winner. He was a winner as a player, and he just knows how to stay level-headed, and he knows how to also plug some holes. But Greg Olsen, the tight end, I look for him to have a really big week, and I just think Cam Newton is on top of his game. And as far as Tampa, I said it before, and it came back to bite me with that pick, but I'm not a Lovie Smith fan. I'm not a Jameis Winston fan, and I think that team is in a rebuilding mode, and I even look for a coaching change next year, possibly somebody more offensive-oriented to come in there. But I love Carolina on the full game minus 3. I think this is a solid play this week, Pete.
All right. That's very interesting. I'll tell you. So, now I'm starting to think something different here, and I'll tell you, I did preview this game with a guy named Jeff Cadillac. I don't know if you know that guy. Have you ever seen any? Now this guy as a handicapper, I'm actually not going to say anything. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
I have no opinion. No opinion on him.
There we go. Some things are better left unsaid.
Yes.
So
he likes Tampa Bay though.
Okay.
You are confident though that your read on this game is good, because actually that was one of your losing picks lists involving Tampa Bay, right? So sometimes as a handicapper you find that you just have a good read on certain teams, certain situations, and a bad read on certain teams, situations. But that's not what you think the deal is with you in Tampa Bay.
No, not at
all. You feel confident in this pick?
I feel very good with this pick, and I think it's the Cam Newton factor that's going to play into this, and a very, very solid defense coming at him. Again, they did just pick up Jared Allen from Chicago Bears, and I look for him to just play like a youth again, like his rookie season. So I like the play, and I'm sticking behind it 100%.
There you go. Mike Brenner on Carolina minus 3. Jeff Cadillac on Tampa Bay plus 3. Mike Brenner, congratulations once again on your awesome sweep last week.
Thank you, Pete. Appreciate it.